Hi. Hello.
Hi everyone, welcome in. My name is Tiffany. I'm an artist based in California, and today I really wanted to share a bit of the process behind my most recent painting. Let's see if I can get it to focus. But it's an oil painting, a portrait that I'm really proud of. I've recently fallen in love with oils, but I have struggled with my technique because I've learned so many bits and pieces along the way on how to improve my painting. But I think when I paint, I get in a bit of a flow state where I'm just like applying the paint without really recalling the things that I've learned to apply to my technique. So I don't know, upon completing this painting, I can really see that I have improved. So I'm really excited to share a bit of the process with you all. To start off, I'm sketching out my painting using a mix of transparent brown ochre, I believe, and Gamsol. This isn't a technique I'm very good at, honestly. I'm very bad at it, but I believe it creates such a beautiful and soft effect when it peeks through the final stages of the painting. You can see it right here in one of my previous paintings. The eyebrows and the outlines of the face that you're seeing here are all a part of my previous sketch. It's very hard for me, but it ends up so beautiful in the end that I really find it worth it. However, it does take a lot of trial and error for me. I'm constantly wiping away mistakes and readjusting until I reach a stage I feel closely represents what I'd like to see in the final stage of the painting. After the next day or two, I believe, I started painting out with my darkest darks and working my way up in value from there, which I'm not sure is the right technique for me, but I'm still learning. Also, I'd like to apologize for my light going off and on in the background of this video. I paint most of the time at night because I just find it so peaceful. But to be honest, I can't see. To improve my technique and gain inspiration, two books that are really important to me are Blk Art by Zaria Ware and Alla, Prima by Richard Schmid. Richard Schmid uses this book to really get into the details of his painting process as well as his use of color. He lists all the colors that he uses in his palette and how he mixes them to achieve certain hues, so it becomes a very great reference point when I'm painting. Zaria Ware's book focuses on the history of Black representation in art. It features paintings of Black models and paintings made by Black artists. She speaks about how as a young girl, she never saw art that represented her, and in a way that was the pinnacle of what led her to create this book in the future. This book is so inspirational to me, and when I first saw it, I was instantly reminded of a quote that I read in the Black Experience in Design, and it speaks about how Black people seldom pursue careers in design because they don't see themselves visually represented in that field. And when they do enter their field, there's a pressure to assimilate due to the practices and standards that have been readily established by their white counterparts. And it just made me very curious on how that translates into the fine art world, because while I'm very aware there's just so many beautiful and talented Black artists out there, I feel like there's an accessibility issue when it comes, to coming across their content. Because there's been so many times whether I'm browsing the internet, going through a bookstore or trying to find some type of class, like I don't see anything or anyone out there that truly represents me without just an unreasonably thorough search, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to be more intentional about what type of content I'm exposing myself to, because honestly, I do get a little worried that translates into my art in some type of way. I think one of my favorite things about art is the sense of community that you can get from it, because art as in craft, as a practice, it can be very isolating, and you could find yourself spending a lot of time by yourself. And I think that can be not only isolating, but I think it can end up being harder because you're by yourself and there's no one to hold you accountable. But one of my favorite things has become working with my girlfriend. We often stay up late at night and just work on our own things together. She is an animator, and I more so paint, but we also do different things together within the art realm. And just having someone there by me and spending time with me and working on our own things, I think it helps me get a lot farther within my process than I would by myself. And it's just a very beautiful feeling to have some sense of community that keeps you going within your own practice. As we reach the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey. I hope you all will join me next time. See you soon. Happy painting.